Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a collective tarot reading today. It's my first video, so bear with me. I'm going to use my cat deck and a few decks that I made just with handwritten words on them. So the decks are shuffled and I'm going to start with circumstances and let's just see what's coming out for the collective today. What's going on? What is going on with collective? We got change, rest, relax, and restore, and inaction and stillness. So go ahead and show you the cards, just some words. So you're going through a change, and some advice is to just relax, restore yourself, do whatever it is that restores you, relaxes you, brings you peace. You need some rest right now. Maybe you've been burnt out or overworking, overwhelmed or something. And also inaction and stillness, and I'm getting a sense that this is some advice that you need to be still right now, not focus on taking any actions. And I also have a deck of messages, so if there's someone involved or someone on your mind, or maybe spirit has some messages for you, maybe there's a person on your mind that you want to know what they're thinking. So let's see what messages come through. Any messages for collective spirit? Any messages? We're a team and I am with you. Let's see if there's another message. I'm not sure if this is spirit or a person, or maybe a person in spirit talking to you. I feel pushed away from you. I feel pushed away from you. And I accept you as you are. So maybe someone is feeling distant, but I think they want to be closer is what I'm picking up on. And that you are accepted as you are. That's nice. Okay, so they support you. They want to be on a team with you, but maybe they'd like to be closer to you than they are. So now let's get into the tarot. Oh my gosh. Not sure how I want to lay it. It's going to be a lot of cards, so I'm trying to figure out how to lay everything out. Oh, that came out fast. Four of Wands reversed. So, and I'll let you look at that for a minute. Sorry about the glare. So maybe things are unstable in a relationship or your home life. Oh, my cat is climbing and zooming around. Sorry. Uh-oh. Minnie, come say hi. Calm down. That's distracting. It's distracting people and me. So Four of Wands is about it could be a marriage situation, maybe a spouse or someone you're in a relationship with, or something to do with your home life, is what I'm getting, that there's a disruption or a disharmony, unhappiness of some kind. So maybe it has to do with this distance, that someone that wants to be with you is not, or they're feeling distant from you. I'm not sure if you're in separation or what's going on there. But I'm sensing that there's some dissatisfaction with the relationship or home life. What else, Spirit? King of Pentacles reversed. So maybe there's a masculine figure or a masculine energy involved. Usually I like to take these as the court cards as a person, but it's a King of Pentacles reversed. I'll let you take a look at the card. So maybe it's a person lacking stability, or they don't have much to offer. They maybe with their career or their finances, or even just like a personality trait, like not being a very stable person, not being very grounded. Pentacles is an earth element. So maybe this person feels like they don't have a lot to offer you, I'm also, the grapes are standing out to me, purple grapes. It's a very, to me, it's a symbol for like spirituality and spiritual wisdom. So maybe look out for purple grapes. I don't know if that's a sign for you, or a synchronicity or a confirmation of some kind. Purple grapes. So maybe this could also be advice about your stability, your finances, your career, being grounded. Maybe a part of, how you need to restore and be still. Maybe part of that is also advice to ground yourself, where the person you're involved with, that's on your mind, needs some grounding, some stability. Let's continue. Oh my gosh, the moon. I don't want to take all of these. I'm just taking the top. The moon has to do with something you're not seeing, something hidden. Oh my gosh, my cat is scratching, going crazy. I hope she makes an appearance. She will later in one of these videos, I'm sure. So here's the moon card if you want to look at that. Right, so the moon has to do with hidden energies, secrets. There's something that you don't know. Hey, come here. Why are you going crazy? Why? Oh my gosh, I want to go get her, but I'm trying to make a video. Minnie, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. You want to say hi? She is getting fuzzy. Let me scoop you. Let me show you to the nice people. Why are you freaking out? Spoopy cat. This is Minnie. She hates being held, actually. This is probably making it worse. Calm down. What's wrong? What's the matter? Oh, okay. Goodbye. It's okay. Oh, are you calm? Ish. She's not calm, but I think she's a little better. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. I think I'm going to do one more card for the main cards. One more card for collective, please. King of Cups reversed. 2 kings. I don't think this is a new person. I'm feeling like it's the same person as the King of Pentacles. Like maybe this is 2 aspects of the same person. So here's this card if you want to take a look at it. This king again. 2 kings, King of Cups and King of Pentacles. So Cups is emotions. It could be a person that's emotionally, I was going to say emotionally unstable, but also maybe like they don't have a lot of emotional development or maturity or intelligence with emotional intelligence. I'm not really getting that it's like a coldness or a insensitivity. I'm getting more that it's like an immature person. I'm going to move this around and put the kings beside each other. So yeah, I don't think that they're like I don't feel like it's a cold or a cruel or insensitive, uncaring kind of a person or a mean person, but maybe just someone who's struggling and maybe doesn't have the toolkit emotionally, and maybe they don't have the resources, the financial problems or something. There's some stress here, and it's affecting your relationship and your love life. Let's get some clarifiers just to get more details. I'm going to do a clarifier about 4 of Wands is what I was thinking, but Judgment. So I'll let you get a look at this card. There's some sort of awakening, or someone's answering the call, and it has to do with your relationship with them. I'm really getting that it's a relationship and not a home situation. I think this is a love reading for somebody dealing with a reverse King of Cups, reverse King of Pentacles, same person. And they're getting a wake-up call, or maybe you are, to assess if this is fulfilling, if this is, I guess, gonna lead to a happy ending for you. Maybe you need to reassess this relationship. I was gonna say maybe you need to assess this for yourself. I'm thinking that it is about another person having these issues, but maybe it could be you that is being advised to do what you want, of course. I don't want to tell people what to do. I want people to make their own decisions. And, because everybody's wise and has their own answers inside of them. I just hope to help, maybe give you something to think about, or provide guidance if you're looking for that. And take what you want and leave the rest. That's Minnie. So sorry. So Judgment, there's a wake-up call about this relationship, and I think it's about looking at these issues that this King has, reverse King. Tell me more about this King of Cups, King of Pentacles person. Three of Swords, heartbreak, very painful heartbreak. And it's a skull, a kitty skull on this card. I think that it makes me think of the Death card, which could be something ending and might involve a rebirth. Maybe that's what you need to think about. Maybe there's a potential for something to be reborn or restored. There's a restoration theme here, but someone has to change, and maybe it's you, maybe it's the other person. I'm getting that it's another person, but this is causing you a lot of suffering and distress. My cat, you guys. A lot of suffering and distress and heartbreak. So I'm not sure if this is worth it. That's something for you to ask yourself. What are the pros and cons and the cost benefit? Maybe you need to do a cost benefit analysis and consider, how does this benefit you? How is it hurting you and holding you back? And tell me about, also this Three of Swords was under the King, the reversed King. So I'm wondering if maybe that person, ow, Minnie is scratching my foot. Maybe that other person that you're involved with is the one that is going through a heartbreak right now. Maybe they ruined their relationship with you, or fumbled you, and they're getting a wake-up call about it, the Judgment. And I think they want to do something about it, but look at the actions. The actions speak louder than words. It's one thing for them to feel some sort of way about it, but it's another for them to actually do the work and to repair. And that's what makes a good partner, is someone that is willing to do the work and repair, and that cares about the way that they impact you. Intentions, well, they're important. It's not enough for someone to have good intentions. They have to also care about the effect of their actions. So felt called to say that. Let's keep it moving. Tell me more about the Moon. What is collective not seeing? What is the secret here? What is not known? The Three of Cups and purple grapes again, and a pumpkin. Maybe those are symbols for you as well. We have three little kitties. Three of Cups. I'm feeling this is like other people involved, maybe a third party situation. I'm not sure if this King cheated, or they have some friends or some people around them that are negatively affecting them, being bad influences, giving them bad advice. And then the cups are like it's emotions, so maybe they're interfering with this person's emotions or causing them bad emotions. I'm getting like gossip or something. Something you don't know about this person's friends or a person they're involved with, maybe. I wanted more information in general. I'm getting the Empress reverse, so I am getting that this is some sort of love interest third party that is not the Empress, not the Divine Feminine, not their true match. I think you are the true match of this person, and you're the real Empress, and they've been fooled to think that you're not, or that someone else is. That's what I'm getting from that. And then I get a Nine of Swords. Oh yeah, maybe you want to look at this Empress a little longer. Hi, Minnie. So it's a little kitty with a little baby. I'm not sure if there's a child involved, or the child could also be like a creation, creative energy, or like just the relationship itself that needs nurtured and growing, is what I get thinking of that little kitty. And then we have Nine of Swords. I think this could be you, or it could be your other person, or both. But the Nine of Swords is, look at this poor kitty. It's distress, sleepless nights, nightmares even. A lot of thoughts, a lot of painful, distressing thoughts, negative thoughts, regrets, guilt, something on someone's mind that's causing a lot of pain, a lot of distress, a lot of heartbreak. Okay. The next deck is questions. Questions to ask yourself, maybe, that might help with this situation. Sorry, I'm just kind of moving these cards around a little bit so that the spread kind of flows nicer for me. Okay. Questions. Questions to help collective, please. So these cards have a question, they have a number, and they have a symbol. So maybe these are symbols, numbers for you to look out for. Maybe they're confirmations, or maybe they'll come up later. Or maybe they mean something to you to help you as you hear this. So here's number 72 with 3 doorways. What options do you have? So again, this is advice for you is to be still, relax, rest, and restore yourself. Something needs to change. I think you'll find your answers in stillness, and you need to consider what options you have, and if maybe there's some action that needs taken, or maybe explore options if this is like a relationship or people, a person, maybe you need to consider your options. Maybe there's someone better for you. What options do you have? Another question for collective, please. I got 3. I got 84. How do your current behavior patterns serve you? And it has a ladder. How do your current behavior patterns serve you? 84 ladder. And 3 rings on the ladder. So look at your behavior patterns. Look at what's helping you, what's beneficial, and what behaviors for yourself might need to change. What patterns do you want to keep and what patterns do you want to get rid of? What's serving you and what's not really helping you? And then we have number 58 and turtle shell. And this is, what are you avoiding? So avoidance, maybe your person is an avoidant is what it's coming up for me. But it's also asking you if you're avoiding anything, if there's something you're hiding from or don't want to see or don't want to deal with. Maybe you're conflict averse or it's hard to let go of this person. And then we have number 16, a brick wall, red bricks. What obstacles are in your way? So think about your obstacles, think about your options, think about your behavior patterns and your avoidance, or someone else's avoidance perhaps. And what are the blockages? What are the obstacles? Is there anything you can do about that? And if not, then what are you going to do? What options do you have if you can't get rid of some of these obstacles? And then lastly, this is advice, I think. Is this advice? Yeah, sorry. This is an advice deck I made. Okay, they are really jumping out quick today. So first we have reach out to God, spirit, or your higher self, whatever your beliefs are. I think it's calling for connection. Ask for help in a spiritual way with your faith or with your best self. If you don't believe in these kind of things, maybe it's your higher self, could also just be your best self. When you're at your best potential, ask yourself, your God, your spirit guides, reach out. Try to connect. Try to think of what they would do, what your best self, your highest self would do. And you can also maybe find these answers you're seeking in stillness and rest and in quiet. Explore new options again. Yeah, it's funny, it matches this card. Explore new options. Let's get 2 more for advice for collective. Anything else for collective? Any other advice, please? No, nothing wants to come out. Oh, just kidding. Okay. Be still. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Be still. Stillness in action. And then verify question. Oh, verify or question maybe. So maybe, yeah, there's something you need to confirm or verify, something you need to ask questions about. Maybe there's something you're questioning and there's an answer that you need or something you need to question. Maybe don't be so trusting. Don't give the benefit of the doubt. If you're feeling a need to question something or verify something, get more information, then trust that, explore that. And lastly, let's look at bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords reversed. Let you look at that. Knight of Swords reversed. I'm getting that this, I'm not sure if this is your person or maybe the other person they're involved with, but it's not a good energy. It's maybe someone that is kind of cruel or negative, having negative thinking, talking negatively about you, trying to prevent action from being taken, just someone that's using like words or thoughts to just send negativity your way. I don't like that at all. Bottom of the deck is just, I guess it could also just be the foundation of this whole situation, that maybe it's about the negative thoughts here, poor communication, spitefulness. It's a very strong influence to your situation. Is this person, or just this energy in general of something that isn't trustworthy, and it's causing a lot of negative thoughts or unhealthy communication, maybe a conflict that's not being addressed. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and take care. Wishing you well and much love. Goodbye.